Hey guys, welcome back to PawesomeTV. Today I wanted to do a video on the most annoying type of friends. Now don't get me wrong, I love my friends, but there are some things that they do that make them really annoying, and I wanted to talk about them today. Before I start this video, I wanted to talk about a few things. So I know Halloween is right around the corner in a couple of days, and I was thinking of doing a Halloween special or some sort of Halloween video, but I haven't decided what I wanted to do yet. And I haven't had a lot of time to make costumes or DIY candy yet, so I'm still thinking whether or not I want to do one. I really want to, and I'm gonna try really hard to see if I can make some costumes and some candy in the next day or so, but don't quote me on that. Secondly, I have not done a DIY in a really long time, and I have a lot of ideas that I want to do, but I just haven't had the time yet. And I'm creating some new templates for some DIY candy and a lot of other cool stuff, so stay tuned for that. And for those of you who remember, I talked about featuring fan art on my website. So some of you guys have asked me about that, and yes, I'm still doing that. Right now, I'm still deciding how I want to change my website, like the layout and stuff. So I haven't had time to do that yet, but it is on my to-do list, so don't worry, and I haven't forgotten. Alright guys, let's get into the video now. Number 1, the one who teases you about your crush. So this is the friend that knows who your crush is because you've told them, and you've told them to keep it a secret, but for some reason, whenever your crush walks by or whenever they see your crush, they make a huge deal out of it. They always tease you. They always do things like, ooh, guess who's here? And they're always overreacting whenever your crush is nearby. It's so annoying because obviously I want you to keep it a secret, but when you do things like that, people will know. Everybody will know. Number 2, the one that copies your homework all the time. So this is the friend I have where every morning whenever homework is due, she will call me or text me and say, hey, have you done your homework yet? Can you go to school early? And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to school early. Why would I go to school early for? I want to sleep in. But for some reason, she always manages to find me in the morning and hunt me down because she needs to copy my homework. Or she might find me at the beginning of class and she rushes me, get your homework out, get your homework out. And I'm like, why didn't you just do your homework? Well, it's because they're lazy. And it's not even fair because I spent all this time doing my homework and you are over here trying to copy me. And it's hard to say no because they're my friend, and when I don't want to let them copy, they say I'm a bad friend. But they need to learn themselves too. If I let them copy, then they're not learning themselves. Number 3, the one who ignores you. So this is one of the most annoying types of friends for me. So this is the friend I have who sends me a text and they might say something like, hey, or what's up? And so when I see the text, I respond and I'm like, not much, what about you? And guess what? They never respond. And I'm sitting here thinking, what in the world? She just texted me and I asked the question, so why is she ignoring me? I know she's near her phone because she just texted me, so she is obviously ignoring me. But you know, sometimes I know that people will text someone and they'll leave the phone, so I wait. But nope, an hour passes by, 2 hours, 3 hours, and still nothing. And the next time they text me, they need something. They might say like, oh, have you done your homework? Can I borrow it? No, you can't borrow my homework. Or they might say, hey, do you want to hang out? And I'm just like, wait, you totally ignored my other message, but you want to hang out? What's your deal? Number 4, the friend who's never on time. So I have a lot of friends like this who are just never on time. We always agree to meet at a scheduled time, like for example, we'll say, hey, let's meet at 4 p.m. But when 4 p.m. comes around, they never show up. And I'm like, where are they? So I text them, I call them, and they're like, I'm on my way. And I say, okay, well, how long is it gonna take you to get here? And they say, well, I just left my house, so about 30 minutes. Great. So now we're not gonna meet until 4:30. What in the world am I gonna do for 30 minutes? And the same friend, the one time I'm late, they complain and make a big deal out of it. And I'm just like, you're the one who's always late anyway. Number 5, the one who flakes on you. So this is one of my biggest pet peeve. These are the friends that always flake on you. So whenever we try to hang out, we set and agree on a time to meet, but at the last minute, they always text or call and say, hey, I'm so sorry, I can't make it. And I'm just like, ugh. I spent all this time getting ready, getting dressed, planning everything out, and you can't come? Why didn't you just tell me earlier? And it doesn't just happen once or twice. It's all the time. It's so annoying. Sometimes I wonder why we even make these plans because they never go through. Number 6, the ones who don't invite you. So I have a friend where we usually do everything together. So we go shopping together, we eat dinner together, we do everything together. But for some reason, when she met some new friends, she decided she didn't want to invite me anymore. So she'll say things like, oh, this weekend I'm going to this festival. And I'm like, ooh, what kind of festival is it? And she goes, well, it's a festival my other friends told me about, so I'm gonna go with my other friends. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh, is she not gonna invite me? And I don't want to invite myself because that's kind of rude and I don't really know them. But she didn't even invite me because I always invite her to places where I go with my other friends. But number 7, the one who always asks, are you okay? So this is the friend that's really caring, and when they see that you're in a bad mood or that you're sad or just something's different, they keep asking, are you okay? And of course, when I'm in a bad mood, I say, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine. But they keep asking, are you sure? Are you sure you're okay? Is something wrong? And I'm just like, ugh, I know you care about me, but I need some space. When I'm mad, angry, or upset, I just want to be alone. Ask me once, and when I say I'm okay, just leave me alone. Let me cool down. But don't keep asking me because you're just gonna make me even more angrier. Number 8, the one who texts you like crazy. So this is the friend who sends a text message, but she only sends one word at a time. So when she's trying to send a complete sentence, it takes like 8 different texts, which is fine, but the only thing is my phone keeps buzzing. Zzz, 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 zzz. And it's so annoying because when my phone's on the table, it makes such a loud noise, zzz, 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 and it's non-stop. Sometimes it comes like 20 buzzes in a row, and it's just like, why can't you just send it in one complete sentence? Number 9, the one who tries to peer pressure you. So these are the friends that always try to make you do things that you don't want to do. So for example, there was one time my friend wanted me to go to a party with her, and you know what, I just wasn't feeling it. I just wanted to go home and relax. But she was trying to pressure me into going. She was saying things like, why? Are you scared? Are you afraid that you can't dance well? Or you should just go because everyone's going. Why aren't you going? You need to go. You're a teenager. And I'm just like, leave me alone. Why do you have to peer pressure me? If I don't want to go, I don't want to go. You have to respect me and you should respect me. Likewise, if you don't want to go, I wouldn't make you go either. Number 10, the one who always argues with you. I don't understand why my friends always argue with me. Sometimes I feel like they're just trying to pick fights with me, but I still love them. So for these friends, sometimes I have one that argues with me about the littlest things. For example, I use an Apple iPhone and some of my friends use Android smartphones. And they always complain about how bad the iPhone is and how people should all use Android phones. Which is fine because everyone has a different preference. If you like the Android better, use it. I prefer the iPhone, so let me use the iPhone. But these are the friends that always argue with me saying Apple phones are so overpriced, they're not worth it, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, give me a break. If I want to use an Apple iPhone, let me use an Apple iPhone. Why do you have to keep arguing with me on which one's better? But despite all these annoying types of friends, I still love my friends. A lot of them are really caring and supportive. It's just sometimes they drive me a little crazy. But you know what? That's what friends do. You drive each other crazy and afterwards, you guys make up and you guys are best friends again. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment below and let me know what types of things your friends do that annoy you. I'd love to hear it. Alright guys, stay pawesome. Love you all.